So if you are suffering from plantar fasciitis, remember, we want to try to treat the root cause of that symptom, not just treat the symptom itself. So what are some examples of how you might just treat the symptom? Things come to mind for me would be using an orthotic, a specific supportive type of shoe, dry needling, taping, things like that, that might give you some temporary relief, but don't really fix the underlying problem. So as we mentioned in the previous video, if we determine that some of this may be caused by a lack of ankle mobility, here are 3 easy stretches that you can do to start to restore the mobility of your ankle. They're basically calf stretches. So we're going to do 2 calf stretches in standing. These are typically known as runner stretches. So I'm going to stretch the back leg, the calf muscle on my back leg here. I'm going to keep my knee all the way straight. So I'm going to kind of tighten up my quadricep muscle to keep that knee straight. And I'm going to keep my toes pointing straight forward and my heel on the floor. And then I'm just going to kind of lean forward into the wall until I feel a stretch into the back of my calf. With the knee straight, you should feel that stretch higher up into the calf. Hold that stretch for 15 to 20 seconds. I recommend 3 times each session, and to do this a minimum of twice a day, even more, depending on how restricted that muscle is. The other stretch looks very similar to this. This is a stretch of deeper muscles, the soleus muscle, also one of the calf muscles. By doing this stretch, we're going to move that foot in a little closer, still stretching the back leg. I'm going to now bend my knee. I'm still going to keep my heel flat on the floor and my toes pointing straight forward. Once again, I'm going to lean into the wall to flex my ankle, and I'll feel a similar stretch, although this time the stretch will feel like it's in the lower portion of the calf. Rules are the same. We're going to hold that stretch for 15 to 20 seconds. You would do it 3 times in a session, minimum of twice a day, if not more. The third stretch is also to get the calf, but we're going to stretch the big toe and a muscle of the big toe that runs through the arch as well. So for this one, we'll take our shoes off. I like using a towel for this one. I'm going to lay the towel on the floor. I'm going to fold the towel over my foot so that I can pull the toes back. And I'm going to pull straight down, which will flex my big toe back. See if I can turn to the side so you can see that a little bit better. So now you can see I've sort of flexed the big toe back. That's giving me a little bit of a stretch into the arch. And then while I'm holding that toe down, I'm going to pull back on the towel. So I'm feeling a combination of a stretch in my calf as well as into the arch of my foot along the big toe. Those are 3 stretches that you can do to help to improve your ankle mobility and also your big toe mobility to stretch out the arch.